Do I tell my ex-friend that CPS is being called on her? I do not want to go into too much detail about this. But there was an incident between our children that is indicative of some more serious issues. Regarding her child, I confided in my therapist, who is a mandatory reporter, and she will be contacting CPS. The parents are sweeping this incident under the rug, whereas my family is totally traumatized and horrified. I am grappling with whether or not I should tell the mom that CPS is being notified. If I should tell her. Any ideas as to how? I have no interest in salvaging this relationship. Tia, for any advice. Absolutely not. Giving her a heads up will give her time to lie and/or cover up whatever is going on. Let CPS do their job and don't interfere. I would not tell her. The safety of a vulnerable child comes before any friendship. I would need way more context to truly answer this question, but my first instinct would be no. No. Why would you give a potentially negligent or harmful person a heads up so that they can be on their best behavior? Think of the child, not your ex-friend. No, that will give them more time to cover it up. Exclamation mark. Don't tell her. This is one of those times where you let the mandatory reporter be the bad guy, and let CPS do their thing. Your job is to protect your child. Period. Getting involved with the CPS issue isn't going to protect your child. No. If the family is given any advance notice, they can use that to hide the issues that need to be investigated. By no means should you tell her. Someone called CPS on my family when I was in high school after someone witnessed my stepdad dropping me off at school drunk one morning. I was so angry for years, thinking about who would have done that. Mistrusting my friends, wondering if they told their parents or a teacher. As I grew up and my mom left him very shortly after this, I realized what a huge favor this was to me as a child. I didn't think of myself as a child at this point anymore, but I was. And I was in danger. Whoever did this might have saved my life or someone else's. You might have saved a child's life if they are in danger, and you do not want to jeopardize that. Nope. Not a word. I would definitely not. The CPS process needs to be accurate and impartial. You have serious concerns that have led you to tell your therapist, who has wisely taken the decision to call CPS out of your hands. That tells me this is bad all on its own. When CPS investigate, they need to arrive unannounced and assess the situation. The last thing you should go is give the friend time to do any sort of cover-up or school her child, Ren, in what to say. Sounds awful. Take care of yourselves. So you think you should give someone that's a terrible parent a heads up? So she can cover up her tracks so she can continue being horrible? I was in a similar situation once, and I was inclined to tell the other parent because my initial instinct was that their child was being abused, which caused them to act out on my child. The therapist advised me to not say anything to the other parent and to have no contact. In hindsight, I think that was absolutely the right advice. It allowed CPS to properly interview the child without any intervention ahead of time that might have given someone a chance to hide any evidence or threaten the kid. The best thing you can do is not say anything to the other parent. I'm sorry this happened to your family. Do not tell the mom. She will instruct her child to lie. I would let what will happen happen. Play dumb. Other people have already said this. But former CPS worker here. Please don't tell her. This will prompt her to coach her children, potentially threaten her children into silence. P.S. Reports are anonymous, and there's a great reason for that. Please don't out yourself or your therapist. Telling her would destroy the CPS's ability to do its job properly. Hi. Mandates reporter here. No. Do not contact this person at all. It's not in CPS's hands, and if I'm being completely honest with you, unfortunately not much will happen. Most parents get off with a slap on the wrist. It'll scare her hopefully or shake her up enough to change. But if you contact her and tell her, then it gives her reason to harass you. As an early childhood educator, I know from experience that telling a parent you called CPS just means trouble on your end. Keep it quiet and hope that justice is served. If you told her, you'd be one of the biggest assholes on the planet. Telling her will give her time to cover up any wrongdoings and coach her kids. Just ignore her and leave it alone. Please. Absolutely not. No way.
No.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.